I think one of the things that is true is that much of European politics is really deep state intelligence agency politics. This has been true in the United States. Uh, the CIA ran foreign policy in the United States for a very long time, or at least one could say it was the repository of the sustained foreign policy for a very long time. It created the long-term projects. And we know the CIA, MI6, BND, DGSE in France, and so forth work very closely together. We had a report today that the head of the French spy agency told the head of Telegram to block accounts of opposition voices in Romania, for example. We know that there is a lot of security agency work. The security agencies have basically been in a war against Russia for decades. This has been their project. That continues, and it seems that many of these so-called political leaders are not leaders at all. They're kind of factotums of the security state apparatus. So I have to confess, I don't have an absolute clear view. Um, and I'll tell you one thing that's interesting from this perspective in my mind. When Tucker Carlson had his interview with President Putin, that was so widely watched, and he asked President Putin, why is the German government behaving the way that it is? It was the one time that Putin said, I don't really understand why. I don't get it. He also couldn't come up with an explanation. But I would say, just to put a bottom line on this, European leadership has been miserable, unpopular, a failure from a strategic point of view. It continues to be so until today. Maybe I'll add one more point on this, which is that Europe is structurally hamstrung as well, clearly. The European project is a jerry-rigged operation where uh, Europe is essentially still 27 sovereign countries. And to the extent that it is one union, it's a not very representative union. It doesn't have institutions that garner much confidence. It doesn't have leaders of the European Commission that command much respect or that deserve much respect from my point of view in most part. So all of this is to say Europe is lost right now.